everyone, thanks for joining me again. And for those that are new to the channel, just to let you know what we do here on this channel, this is Di's Home and Garden. So it's all about my home and garden. So it involves recipes, sometimes craft, a lot of time out in the garden, and a lot of time I'm bringing in produce from the garden that I've grown and making that into a recipe. So thank you if this is your first time, and I do hope you enjoy the video. So today what we're doing, we're in the kitchen today as you can see, and today what we're doing, we're going to be making a very quick and simple recipe, which is honey, soy, garlic, chicken drumsticks. Very easy, you just assemble it, stick it in the oven and go away and do what you need to do, and then you come back and it's cooked. So not much prep work at all, and really great for busy people. So let's see what we need. Let's see what ingredients we're going to be using. And here's what we're going to be using for today. So first off, I'm going to be putting it into an aluminium foil pan. And the reason for that is that when I make this, I usually make it as a meal to give to someone, for somebody with a family. This probably will do them for 2 meals for a family of 4. But I'll take out a serve for myself and then I'll pass the meal on. So by doing it in this, I don't have to worry about somebody returning a Pyrex dish to me, or they don't have to worry about cleaning up. And that's the reason that I make meals. Normally it's for family, and especially when they've had a busy week, when they're working, they've got children. I've got time on my hands, so I can make them a meal, and I don't want to make them a meal in a container that they're going to have to spend time washing. So that's why I do it in this. Not as environmentally friendly as I usually am, but sometimes practicality takes over there. So the other things that we're going to be using, we're going to be using drumsticks. Now, I'm always out for a bargain. I buy these from Aldi. They're a bulk pack of 2 kilograms of chicken drumsticks, and these were $5.99. I think they've gone up to $6.99, but I bought these at $5.99 for the 2 kilo. So it works out to be quite an economical dish. The other things that we're going to be using: honey, soy sauce, and garlic. Now, often I'd chop my own garlic, but when I don't have time, I'll use the fresh garlic because it's just as good. It gives you that beautiful garlic flavour. So what I'm going to do here is just open this packet. There's a lot of juice in this packet, so I'm just going to drain that off and then be back. Okay, so I've drained that off. Just move those out the way. And we just put the chicken drumsticks into our pan. I like to spread them out so that they're not on top of each other. That way they'll cook more evenly. And there we go. And once they're spread out, I'll just wash my hands, won't be a moment. Once they're spread out, we start to add our ingredients. So as we said, it's honey, soy, garlic, chicken drumsticks, and there are no quantities. You just add what you like. You might like a lot of garlic, you might like a little bit of garlic, whatever your preference is, you just work to that. So there's our honey. And here's our garlic. This is crushed garlic. And I'm just spreading this evenly over the chicken. Now I'm making sure that I don't touch the chicken with this spoon as I'm doing it, because I'm putting the spoon back in and getting more, so I don't want to cross-contaminate things here. So just a clean spoon going in each time that hasn't touched the chicken there. And the last thing we need to do is to add soy sauce. And again, as little or as much as you like. I just pour that over. Now what's going to happen when this cooks is that there will be a lot of juices and moisture coming out of the chicken, and it will make quite a lot of, well, I call it gravy, but quite a lot of juices on the bottom, and that will be mixed with the soy sauce, the honey and the garlic, so it makes a lovely sauce. So I serve this over boiled rice, and then I use that sauce to put it over the top and to go into the rice, and it's just a beautiful flavour. Now because we've got honey on there, what you'll find is if you just put that in the oven like that, it is definitely going to burn, being high sugar content. So I use some baking paper. First off, I use baking paper just to put it over the top, and then I cover that with aluminium foil. So we're going to cover that up and seal it all in on the edges, and it will cook in there in its juices, making it really moist and tender. And then in about the last 15 minutes, I'll remove that and let it keep cooking for another 15 minutes, and that will brown off the top. It will brown that chicken. So there you have it. All we need to do now is to put it into the oven. And here you have it. It's out of the oven and looking nice and brown. And we'll just go a little bit closer and you can see all that juice that's come off the chicken. Now that's beautiful for when you serve it. Just put it over the top. And if you've got rice underneath, it goes into the rice and creates a beautiful flavour. So quick and simple. I hope that you cook this recipe and enjoy it. And if you've got any hints or tips or tricks when you make it, put them in the comments. I'd love to hear them. Thanks for watching.